The Komodo dragon is one of nature's most astonishing achievements. A creature so ancient, so powerful, and so perfectly adapted for domination that many scientists describe it as a living embodiment of a prehistoric predator. Found on only a few Indonesian islands, such as Komodo, Rinca, Gilimotang, and Flores, this enormous monitor lizard has evolved into an apex hunter capable of bringing down animals many times its size. Everything about the Komodo dragon, from its senses to its metabolism to its brute strength, seems built for one purpose: to survive as the undisputed king of its island world. What makes the Komodo dragon truly fascinating is the combination of traits that appear almost contradictory. It is intimidatingly large, reaching up to 10 feet in length and weighing over 150 kilograms, yet it can move with surprising speed. It is cold-blooded and appears slow or lazy at times, yet it can explode into violent bursts of energy when hunting. It often looks silent and indifferent, but beneath that stillness lies a calculating mind capable of remarkable strategy. The Komodo dragon isn't just powerful, it's intelligent in its own predatory way. Its sense of smell is one of its most important tools. Komodo dragons use their long, forked tongues to taste chemical particles in the air, using a specialized organ called the Jacobson's organ to analyze scent trails. They can detect a carcass from miles away and identify the exact direction the scent is coming from. This sensory ability, combined with their patience, makes them both efficient scavengers and terrifying ambush hunters. But the Komodo dragon is far more than a scavenger. Their hunting technique is ruthless. They rely on stealth to get close to prey, such as deer, wild boar, water buffalo, and even horses. They move quietly, blending into the dry grassland or forest floor, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Once the Komodo dragon attacks, it unleashes a bite with serrated teeth that cut like knives. Beneath its gums are venom ducts that deliver a potent mix of toxins, preventing blood clotting and lowering blood pressure. The venom weakens the victim, making escape nearly impossible. Many people once believed the dragon's bite was deadly because of bacteria in its mouth, but modern studies show the real killer is venom combined with shock, blood loss, and trauma. After the initial attack, a Komodo dragon may let its prey escape briefly, only to track it for hours as the venom takes effect. This strategy requires both patience and confidence, two psychological traits that reflect the predator's supreme authority within its ecosystem. No animal hunts quite like the Komodo dragon, and few demonstrate such a blend of brute force and biological precision. The Komodo dragon's appetite is just as fearsome as its bite. They can consume up to 80% of their body weight in a single meal. Their jaws can open unbelievably wide, allowing them to swallow large chunks of meat or whole animals. Their digestive system is so efficient that almost nothing goes to waste. They can digest bones, hooves, and even fur, excreting only a small, chalky mass of indigestible material. This ability ensures they absorb the maximum amount of nutrients from every kill, which is crucial in the harsh, competitive environment of the islands. Their physical power is equally impressive. A single lash of a Komodo dragon's tail can break bones. Their claws are sharp and used not only for climbing, but for tearing into prey. Even young Komodo dragons are astonishingly tough. Because adults will sometimes cannibalize juveniles, the young spend their early lives hiding in trees, feeding on insects, small reptiles, and birds. This tree climbing phase builds their agility and survival instincts early. Once they grow large enough, they descend and become ground-dwelling hunters like the adults. Their reproductive strategy is one of the most extraordinary traits they possess. Female Komodo dragons can reproduce sexually with males, but they can also reproduce asexually through a process called parthenogenesis. This means a female can lay viable eggs even without mating. This biological mechanism is rare in vertebrates and seems almost like a survival safety feature built into the species, ensuring that even a lone female dragon on an isolated island can continue the population. Komodo dragons are often portrayed as mindless killers, but this is far from the truth. They show complex behaviors, strategic hunting, territorial displays, dominance fights, and a clear social hierarchy around carcasses. Large dragons eat first while smaller ones wait, and these roles are enforced through subtle behaviors that show a higher level of understanding than most people expect from reptiles. Despite their terrifying reputation, Komodo dragons are vulnerable. Habitat loss, human encroachment, decreasing prey populations, and natural disasters threaten their survival. Climate change, especially rising temperatures and sea level changes, also poses a long-term risk. Their limited island range makes them particularly sensitive to environmental changes, yet their resilience has allowed them to survive thousands of years of natural challenges, from volcanic eruptions to shifts in prey availability. Their story is one of evolution, adaptation, and the relentless will to survive. Their fearlessness is not just aggression, it's strategy. They take calculated risks. A Komodo dragon will confront animals larger than itself, defend territory even against groups of predators, and investigate anything unfamiliar. This boldness is essential in an environment where only the toughest survive. They don't have the luxury of being cautious. Their entire existence depends on the ability to dominate, intimidate, and adapt. What elevates the Komodo dragon from dangerous reptile to legendary survivor is the combination of traits that seem almost mythical. Venom, immense strength, strategic intelligence, cannibalistic instincts, the ability to track prey for miles, and even the power to reproduce without a mate. Few animals in the world carry such a package of evolutionary advantages. Their dominance is so complete that they have no natural predators except humans, and even humans approach them with caution. Park rangers in Komodo National Park carry long sticks and maintain distance because a single bite can be catastrophic. The Komodo dragon's presence commands respect. It represents the raw, unapologetic power of nature, untamed, undiminished, and absolutely majestic. When you watch a Komodo dragon move, you're witnessing the slow, deliberate steps of a creature shaped by ancient instincts. When you see it attack, you're witnessing a burst of primal energy honed through millions of years. When you study its biology, you see a masterpiece of survival engineering. And when you observe its dominance over the island ecosystem, you understand why it is considered one of the last true dinosaur-like predators walking the earth today. Its legacy isn't defined by cruelty, but by capability. The Komodo dragon survives not because it is vicious, but because it is perfectly adapted. Every trait, every behavior, every instinct is a reflection of evolution's long and meticulous work. It lives with a fierce independence that leaves a lasting impression on anyone who sees it. In a world full of predators, the Komodo dragon stands in a league of its own. If humans had the same patience, strategy, and fearlessness as a Komodo dragon, Do you think we would survive better in the modern world? Or would that kind of instinct lead to even more chaos? Comment below.